We are back for another video in this non-soccer guy opening soccer cards series. We did two with Panini Prism. Now we have two boxes of the Panini Select 2022-2023 Premier League EPL Soccer Asia Tmall. Say that all fast. Super excited for this one. I think it's going to be a lot more juiced boxes coming through on this. All right, but before we open this box, we got to do the, hey, I'm a YouTuber, subscribe to my channel thing. Yes, if we do that, if you do subscribe and we get to 1,000 subscribers, that is my goal by the end of the year. We will open up all these fun cards that you see packs in front of you. They are the sparkle packs, the white sparkle packs, all the sparkles everywhere. A lot of these packs, there's 3 cards. They're over $100 a piece. We got thousands of dollars of cards to open. They're just burning a hole over here. Please subscribe so I can open these. Anyways, yeah, we get to 1,000, we'll do a fun live opening of them, or we'll do something, we'll give some away. They'll be up on the eBay store. All kinds of fun stuff will happen. All right. So we have the 2022-2023 Panini Select EPL Soccer Asia Tmall box. This is not my normal Midwest cards view. This is giant sports cards. Very hard to find information on this box. I don't know if it's just a rarity or what. But yeah, they have $74.95. It's sold out currently. I couldn't find these anywhere. I had to pick mine up off eBay. I picked up one for $88, so about retail price, and another one for $69, so below retail. All right, so we'll do a little description of what can we expect in the box. So we'll read the little product description here. So 2022-23 Panini Select EPL Soccer box brings the excitement. Can you feel the excitement, folks? Of England's top flight football league straight to collectors. That is to us, to you. The exclusive box features a range of dazzling parallels and inserts, including the sought-after red wave and gold wave prisms. Tmall exclusive design and the chance to pull rare and vibrant cards. That is on my bingo card this year. I want rare and vibrant cards. This box is perfect for building your collection or for hunting standout pieces. That is what we are doing. Experience the thrill. We're locked in. We're ready to be thrilled. Okay, what else? Configuration, 5 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. Each pack has 3 base cards and then the 2 kind of hit cards at the end. Okay, so what other highlights are there? Let's see here. Collected 250 cards. Okay, yeah, the 3-tier level. There's the terrace, mezzanine, and field level. Base set with all kinds of parallels. Set including the returning equalizers, select future, select stars, and unstoppable. I really like to look at the unstoppable ones. Open 3 autograph cards. There's per case on average, so it's by case, including signers. Erling Haaland, Kenny Dalglish, and David Beckham himself. All right, let's get into the checklist info. I create these. These are cheat sheets for everybody. Feel free to refer back to these if you are ever opening this box. We have the base cards. There's 250 cards. The numbers 1 through 100 are the terrace. The mezzanine is 101 to 200, and field level is 201 to 250. And you can look through all those parallels. The field levels are the more rare. Panini does not provide odds, unfortunately, but your terraces are common. That's what most of your bases are. And then the hits you'll see will be the mezzanine and field level. Okay, we have the autographs here. We have the autographed memorabilia checklist with 10 cards on there. You have the pitch side signatures checklist, select signatures checklist, and the signatures checklist. Yeah, you have the blue pulsars, the peacocks, purples, tie-dye, gold, green. The black ones are the one of one, the rare ones. And we will be seeing some autograph cards. I will tell you that right now. Little hint. Now, they didn't mention anything about, they said 3 autos in a case, but they didn't say anything about memorabilia. So I got a feeling these are very, 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 very rare. You have the select memorabilia, the select swatches, and then you have the Big Daddy, the dual swatches. Look at that checklist. All kinds of good stuff to be had. All right. And here are our insert cards. You have the select stars, artistic impressions. It's the stained glass. Those are going to be rare. Team badges, the visionary rare. You'll see a lot of the equalizers. You have the select future, and then my personal favorite, the unstoppable. Wait till you see that. They're a beautiful looking card with different parallel and variations. Once again, if you get the black, those are the 101s. Greens are 5. Gold number to 10, pink 25, and then you get the peacock. All right, here we go. Enough chit chat about the box and details. This is a beautiful looking box. We have the Panini Asia Tmall. Super excited for this. You see the red wave, gold wave. Those are some of the unique to this box. I gotta say, between this and the prisms, I love these cards so much better. The look of them, the quality, oh my god, they are beautiful. A lot of these cards will be up on my eBay store, which I have linked below. If you see something you like, go to the eBay store. They're live. They're up there right now as I'm speaking. Go pick something up. Great way to support the channel. So I have 2 boxes of this, and then I will be done with soccer for a little bit. I just was like, I just got interested because the Premier League is on in the mornings on Saturday when I'm with my kids. And I am a soccer noob, so I'm not going to sit here and spew facts. This is going to be straight to business. The first video I did, I was listing all these soccer stats. Like, I knew what I was talking about. I do not. This is just straight to business. We got a ton of cards to rip. This is just pure card ripping ASMR magic. Well, I guess there's not the ASMR because I do the voiceover. But I will say there are some fun hits, and these cards, like I said, are gorgeous. I can't wait for you to see them. Yeah, and so the cadence will be, I'll rip the pack, we'll do the 3 base cards, and we'll do my little power magic of editing. I've been mastering this video editing software. That was one of my goals for the channel, was to get better with the software, but to spice up the card opening hobby. Make the videos a little bit more interesting, not just going from filming from my cell phone, but using a real camera setup and some editing and all that kind of stuff. That was my goal, just to spice things up a little bit. I'd love to get a full frame camera with the sensor and do all kinds of stuff down the road. We'll see if we can make some money from this, but yeah. All right, here we go. Here are our base cards. The triple side-by-side split screen view. We have Joe, Abo, Emil Smith-Rowe, and Kalidou. I can't say that last name. Yeah, and I apologize for the names. I am notorious at butchering names. It happens for every sport, everything I do. It just is what it is. All right, we got our first hit card here. We have Anthony. This is the Equalizers insert at $3.99. That is all we're saying and doing. We are straight to business. And I did not show the second hit card. I have that hidden underneath. You will see it is a thickie. So that is a winner chicken dinner. That is a big boy. I am not going to spoil anything, but you can see me peeking. My curiosity is peaked. But yes, we are going to hide that. We are going to stash that away to be a nice little surprise at the end of the video. I can't give you the goods right away here. You know, we got to get through the rest of this. But yes, I will just say that is a big card that you are going to want to see. I guarantee that. Okay. We are moving in to our second pack. Straight to business. We are flying through this. Not doing my normal song and dance of getting into every player and going down that rabbit hole. Just pure card opening goodness. Okay, I see a sneak peek. I saw the red, which is good. All right, we got Marcus Tavernier, Gabriel Jesus, and Daniel James on the base cards. Look how pretty those are. Yeah, all these cards were gorgeous. No flaws, no nothing. Perfect quality control. All right, so we have the Wilfred Zaha base. Now, this is that mezzanine level variation, and I put blue because some of these, I think they do a color match. And when it's the mezzanine level, I'm not 100% sure on that. Yes, very, very clean looking card. Okay. What do we got next here? We're coming up on our second hit. We got a good one here. I love these. This is the wave red or red wave mezzanine look. This is James Justin, numbered to 103 at the $8.99 eBay comp. Beautiful looking card. That will be up in the eBay store. I love it. Very, very happy with this set. This is actually one I would buy again. I got 2 boxes. I would definitely pick up a third box. Probably just the normal select, not the Asia Tmall. I might do that. Might go grab just the normal ones if you can find them. All right, we're coming up on our third pack. We are moving and grooving. Let's see. Trying careful performing surgery here not to bang up any cards. There we go. 3 base cards. You'll have to let me know if any of these guys are good. These rookie cards especially. Leave it in the comments. I'll have to do more research later. But here are our three base cards. We got Mason Mount, Gavin Bazanu, and Anthony. I have gotten a lot of Anthony cards. His gravitational cards are, I'm pulling. They're pulled him quite a few times. All right, we have our first hit. Okay, we have our first field level, which is the rarer variation of James Ward Pro's base card at 289. Been a lot of some people are hating on that field level view across all of them. I don't know, I'm kind of indifferent at the moment. But yeah, it's all right. They have it for football. I know they did it for football, the field level and all of that. It is horizontal. Many people don't like the horizontal. And I can see that. I can understand that argument. All right, we are moving in to our second hit card. All right, we got a Nico Williams base mezzanine on that wave red. Those are so beautiful, that wave red. At a $3.99 comp, matches really nice with that jersey. Yeah, that red wave or wave red was the most common parallel in the box, both boxes. So I'm wondering if that's part of this Tmall thing because of the red wave, gold wave. I didn't really see, well, I shouldn't say anything else. But yeah, that was definitely the most common parallel. Okay, we're moving on to pack 4. And getting our base cards fired up here. Ooh, I like, there's one of my favorite inserts is coming up. All right, we got Raul Jimenez, Harvey Barnes, and James Tarkowski on the base. Okay, and then we're going to get into our first hit card. Okay, we got a Morgan Gibbs White, just base mezzanine, nothing special with it. $1.99 comp. Yeah, very, very clean. All right, now we're moving into our second hit card. This was my personal favorite look. I love it. This is the Unstoppable. I think it is such a clean looking card. This is Yves Basamu, insert the Unstoppable at $2.99 comp. Yeah, I could see myself picking up a couple of these of some players that I like. Super, super nice. Nice to add to the collection. Almost like a little artwork. Piece of artwork there. All right, we're coming up. We are already to pack 5, folks. We are making our way through here. No big hitters yet. Very quiet so far. This box has been very, very quiet. No juice yet. We'll see. We got more cards to go. We got a lot more cards to go. Okay, we're getting into our base cards. What do we have for the sneak peek there? Okay, we got Tyrell Malachi, Eduardo Mendy, and Lucas Digny. I see that Tyrell is a rookie. I might want to stow that one. Yeah, he's a Man U rookie. My assumption is that it's got to be good. Okay, this is our first hit card. It's Brendan Anderson, just that base mezzanine blue at 229. Yeah, that came up quick on the editing there. All right, our next card. Oh, we got a little rookie card here of Elliot Anderson. This is the base mezzanine silver rookie at $6.69. Yeah, those silver parallels look very nice with the select format. Very shiny, rainbowy. Nice centered card, too, as well. Happy. Sometimes the Panini ones can be rough. Okay, we're moving into our 6th pack. Still no juice yet. No big hitters. We know we got one big hitter at the end that we've stowed away. But we need something. We need an appetizer before the main course here. We need something. All right. Get into our base cards here. We have Tosin Adarbio, Marco Sensei, and Rich Arlison are base cards. Let me know if any of those guys are good. Okay, we got our first hit card. We got a guy I know. We have Mr. Harry Kane. This is the base, the field level. Beautiful card at $2.99. I remember watching him in the World Cup. I would assume he's a household name. Figured he'd go for a higher price, but that is what the market demands. That is the eBay comp for that card. Let's checking to see if there's a numbered at all. No numbers on that. All right, and we got our last hit card. Okay, we got a Andy Robertson, the Unstoppable insert, which is my favorite looking card, at the $2.99 comp. All right, still no dial movers yet. This is like death by 1,000 paper cuts. We need something here, Panini. Give us a little something. All right, we're moving into our 7th pack. Cruising along. Okay, what do we have here? What do we got for the peaks? Any good peaks coming up? Oh, what's that? Might be a little something there. All right, our base cards, Matty Cash. I like that. Sven Botman and Fabio Carvalho, rookie for Liverpool. It might be something I have to research some more. Okay. Okay, this is Jacob Ramsey. This is the base. That is that field level view. Nothing special otherwise at a $2.49 eBay comp. All right, we're still Panini. What is going on? All right, what is our next card here? And I won't be that guy that just complains the whole time, all right? Okay, we got our next hit card. We have a Renan Lodi Select Stars insert at $1.99. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that Select Stars. Not a real clean insert. Definitely kind of blah, in my opinion. Same with like the field level and mezzanines. Now that I like, if looking through, they feel like glorified base cards almost. It's like a base card, but like in a different picture. But somehow it's supposed to be more valuable or something. I don't know. They got to do a little something extra to it to just kind of spice that up a bit. All right, we're moving into our next pack, pack number 8. And we got Mr. Mo Salah. That is a name I know. I love watching him play. Philip Coutinho and Matthias Nunes, rookie. Yeah, love to get some parallels of Mo Salah for sure. All right, for our first hit card, we have Malcolm Ibowe, base mezzanine, blue, variation at 269 rookie card as well. Yeah, see, this is the thing, not knowing the sport. I don't know what the hot rookies are to keep or chase. I probably could easily Google that, which I'll do after after this. But yeah, it is the downside of not knowing the sports here. Okay, so we have our last hit card. All right, we got Nick Pope. We have the base mezzanine wave red. Love those wave red cards. We're creeping up here at $9.99 comp. This is the biggest comp we've got. Yeah, that $9.99 helped the cause here. That is good. I will have that up in the eBay store if you are a fan of this gentleman here. On the black and red wave. Now, I noticed some slight differences in that red wave. If some are red wave and others are red, I just get confused on all this stuff. There's just so many parallels. All right, there's a guy at the top that everybody knows. That is a household superstar player. There's my hair, in case you were curious. Need some camera awareness here. We got Matthias Jensen, Anthony Robinson, and Erling Haaland. Superstar Erling Haaland. Big money guy there. All right, and we got our hit cards. This is Wilfred Ndidi, base mezzanine blue with a $1.99 eBay comp. Yeah, that blue thing I just added in there. I don't know if it's not like the blue variation, but I was noticing that with the mezzanines, like it flips to that blue. It's not like the normal base card type of look, so I'm not sure of that. Okay, we have Ilke Gundogan base mezzanine on that beautiful wave red at $2.99. Yeah, I would love to get a Mo Salah with that red wave. That would look beautiful with the jersey and everything. Very, very nice. But see, you can see it's a lot of these red waves or wave reds. There's a ton of them. And I don't know if that's specific to the Tmalls, because there's really not any other of the parallel variations. Okay, we are moving in to pack 10. We have pack 10, 11, and then 12. All right, doing a little sneak peek there. Okay, first base card is Jorginho, Harry Kane, Alexander Isak. Those feel like some heavy hitters there for base, I would assume. But yeah, you can see how that base is different than that mezzanine blue. Now we're getting into our first hit card. All right, this is Jared Bowen, that base, glorified base card, field level at $2.69. All right. Moving on here to our last hit card. Let's see. What do we got? Something good? Okay, we got a Harvey Elliott Select Future at $3.99 comp. I wonder if he's a good player. Yeah, very not on brand for me not to know if he's a good player. I just was thinking that out loud, just based on Liverpool there and everything else. But yeah, I will have to, like I said, research these guys. I usually do once I list them and things like that. But this is just, we're just kind of doing this blindly here a little bit. All right, and we're moving into our next pack 11 base cards. Okay, see the red? I saw some red waves. That's just everywhere. All right, we got Lewis Cook, Virgil van Dijk. I feel like he's a very, very big name player. And then Bern Leno on the base cards. All right, looks like we got a Tendy here. We got a David Raya base mezzanine at $1.99. Yeah, to be a Tendy in soccer, man, that just seems stressful. That's got to be one of the hardest positions to play in any sport. All right, we are moving on. Oh, we got fireworks. I had to put the fireworks in here. You know what that means. We got something good. We finally got a good big hit here. We got Alejandro Garnacho base field level parallel wave red rookie. It's got all the things going for it. Beautiful, beautiful card on that color match at a comp of $32.99. I will get that one graded, and that will be up on the eBay store. Beautiful, beautiful card. Love that. Looks perfect. Okay. We are coming up to our last pack here, folks, of our Select Tmall box. We know we got a big hitter at the end. We know there's going to be fireworks at the end. Guaranteed. Will we have some more fireworks here? Are we going to get a little last pack magic? All right, our base cards are Alexander Mitrovic, Nathan Collins, and Kyle Walker-Peters on the base. Okay, we're coming into our first hit card. We already saw it there. All right, what do we got here? We got an Adam Armstrong base mezzanine at the $1.99 comp. Okay, so now that one has that red on there. I know I was saying the blue and the red. Maybe that's just for that style. For the mezzanines, they do that to match. All right, last card. No fireworks. You already know. What do we got here? We got Moises Casido base mezzanine on the wave red at $3.99. Beautiful card. Yeah, all parallels, all that wave red. That's got to be a Tmall thing. All right, and we're getting to the big dog. We got fireworks going. We're building the hype. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. We got a thickie here. We got a big, 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 big card. Let's see it. Let's see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that glorious card. We have a Liverpool legend, Kevin Keegan auto. You notice that SSKK? That is the ID. I could not find that in the checklist. This is the Peacock parallel variation. I do not know which card this is. It is autographed. It is a thickie. It is $129.99 eBay comp. Big, 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 big card. Kevin Keegan is considered, he's in the FIFA 100 as one of the top 100 players to ever play the game. Football League 100 legends. The guy is considered one of the best players to have played the game during his era. He's won all kinds of awards. He's coached. He's managed. He's done everything. Been on TV. I mean, all the things. Music. He released a single in 1972 titled "It Ain't Easy." I mean, the guy has done it all. He's got that famous hair. They call it the poodle perm hair. Yeah. Anyways, what a great way to end this box. All right. Yeah, this got to be super, super rare case hit times 10. Yeah, crazy. Unless this is common. I went on eBay. I could not find this exact card. I saw some similar ones, but yeah, crazy, crazy stuff. All right, let's get into our recap. Yeah, so with that last card, we definitely didn't get panini'd or dusted, whatever. Yeah, so super, like, you could say boom or bust. If we didn't get that Kevin Keegan, maybe. We had the Alejandro Garnacho card and the Kevin Keegan were the two, obviously, big kahunas, the big dogs. Average card value, excluding those, was $357, so not bad. Yeah, super fun box to rip. Love the look of those cards. I'm debating with that Kevin Keegan, since I am not a soccer guy. I might get that graded and then put it up on the eBay store. Just because it needs a better home than me to have that fall into my hands. I don't know. I just can't do that Can't put that out there in the world. So I will have that eventually. That will not be up on the store quite yet. But yeah, I want to get it graded and all that other stuff. But yeah, that was super fun. This is box 1. We got box 2. We're doing this quick rip style. I know didn't do a ton of research on the players and stuff. But hey, this is just kind of just fun. Rip through these cards. But yeah, stay tuned for box 2. We'll see you later.